Alright, so I'm going to be checking out the Cedar Mountains Wilderness today. There's a road that goes to an Aragonite mine and it goes over the mountain. And I just want to see if my car can maybe do it. The only question is, this road that I'm about to go down to get to it, if it's too sandy, I'm just going to have to access it from the other side of the mountain. So let's go check out this road down here. This road's looking okay so far. Those are the mountains I'm hoping to go through. So we'll see. Alright, so I'll just give a little perspective of where I'm at. I'm about to go up into these mountains. It's the Cedar Mountains Wilderness, about 10 miles south of I-80. You can see the freeway, if it'll focus. Should be able to see the freeway. This road got a little skinny. This is Skull Valley right here. I've never been on the west side of Skull Valley. This is looking north right now. Really interesting. Really high up now. There's the road I came up. Yeah, you only pass one ATV. There's an antelope down there. Right there. It's looking over at me. Oh, there's a herd of them. Bunch of them. That's really cool. Skull Valley. Alright, so I'm about to go up this canyon here. Turned out to be a gorgeous day. It was pouring rain in Salt Lake earlier. And it looks like they didn't get any rain out here. It's not muddy or anything. About to cross through the Cedar Mountains. Really pretty so far. It's a better road than I thought it would be. Not sure how far up I am. I feel like I'm pretty deep in this canyon. It's really neat. It's the Cedar Mountains Wilderness. Welcome to Hastings Pass. If you're familiar with who the Donner Party was, they came through here. This is where they started to realize they were going to be in trouble. They weren't even in California yet. And they knew there was trouble on the horizon. Snowy conditions when they came through here. But the further they went, it just got worse. So you can't really even see into Skull Valley due to the smoke. I thought the smoke would settle down, but we're still getting the smoke from California. That's looking to the west. That's the road I came up right there. Gorgeous road. Now I'm gonna go down towards the salt flats, towards Aragonite. Here is the wilderness signs. They're actually installing these today. I just saw them put up a sign exactly like this down the road a little bit. I had to pull over so they could pass. They just finished putting up one of these signs. So this is the top of the Cedar Mountains Wilderness. The highest point you can go in the Cedar Mountains Wilderness with a vehicle. So far, the only wildlife I've seen are chipmunks and those antelope that we saw earlier. Looks like there could be like a grave over there or something. Gonna continue down this road into Aragonite. Coming up on something really interesting that I've wanted to check out for a while. This is an Aragonite mine, which is, Aragonite is very uncommon in the United States. And I've seen videos of people, they come up here and it's just laying everywhere. So that'd be cool to get a small piece of it. Gonna stop real quick and look. I might actually be wrong about this being abandoned. Those are some good dozers. You can see how much of the mountain they've carved out. This is really interesting. Those YouTube videos were right. There's Aragonite laying everywhere. Look at this. Gorgeous. Hold up to the sun maybe. Really interesting. Yeah, look at what they carved out there. I don't know what Aragonite is used for or anything. I'm gonna have to look it up when I get home, but that's just nuts. Look at this mine. This was a big operation. They really dug this mountain out. You can see how it's fenced off, so that's an open pit right there. Caves. Some old mining equipment up there. Gorgeous. This stuff is everywhere too. They must have went bankrupt or something because it's just laying everywhere. All the white rocks you can see. Very, very cool. Very smooth road too. A lot of money when I came in here. Another part of the mine is up here. Gorgeous. You can see where people have camped here. You can probably see some really good stars at night from here. This is just literally the middle of nowhere. Look how smooth and wide this road is now. Oh wow, if it wasn't smoky, you would be able to see into Nevada from up here. Look at this view. Wow. This is the spot. right here. That is some sort of refinery or power plant or whatever. I've always wondered what that is. But if it wasn't so smoky today, you'd be able to see Pilot Peak all the way past Wendover across the salt flats. I'm gonna get out and take a video. Look at that canyon. That's a 500-foot drop right there. Amazing view. You can see the freeway, I-80 right there, going all the way across the salt flats. That last little hill you see in the center of the screen, that's the last hill before the salt flats, but you can't even see the salt flats right now because of the smoke. This is just gorgeous. Definitely coming back here someday. I'll probably go up from this side rather than go up from the other side. That other side of the road from the mine is so skinny that if anyone were to come up facing me, I wouldn't be able to get out of their way. The road's just way too skinny. And there's still these little crystal aragonite things everywhere. That's aragonite right there. Just little pieces of it. The road is made of little pieces of it, so it must not be worth money, but they must use it for something. Very cool. So I didn't realize I was that close to it. This is Hastings Cutoff right here. It's unbelievable. I thought Hastings Cutoff was further north in those mountains. But there's the historical marker. Good picture of it here. Well, just goes to show you, you never know what you'll see in the desert. Aragonite Mine and Hastings Cutoff. Pretty incredible. There's a freight train making its way across the desert. So cool. There you have it. Hastings Cutoff. I'm just thinking about it now. I cannot believe they went through that canyon with a wagon train. And that was before there was a road there. That road I came up was kind of sketchy. I cannot believe they went through that canyon with a wagon train. That's incredible. And there you have it. I'm still in disbelief that this is it. I had no idea. You can kind of see the valley, but all the smoke from California and Oregon and Nevada and even Utah is just filling up the Great Basin right now. That just shows you, go out and explore. Doesn't matter really where you go, you'll find something cool. I'm gonna take that road another day. That goes all the way south almost to Dugway, which is, man, 60 miles from here. Gotta be. Well, incredible day again in the West Desert. You just never know what you're gonna find out here. Found some really cool rocks, crystals, Aragonite it's called. And I found out where Hastings Cutoff is.